25 drivers, 12 teams, 14 events, and no Nissans. Start your engines, wave the green flag, get ready race fans, it's time for the 2020 Supercars season. We've got a complete guide to how you can watch every single race live. Hi, I'm Chris Stead, Finder's sports editor, and I'm really excited about the 2020 Supercars season. There's more content and more options than ever before when it comes to Supercars content. It's important to know which one offers what so you can get exactly what you need. Okay, so let's start with Channel 10 and the Tenplay app. Obviously the most accessible and easiest way for most Australians to watch Supercars racing live. Almost anyone can watch them, and that's the big win. However, there is a big negative to watching it on free-to-air only. Only 7 of the race events during the year, so 7 out of the 14 are broadcast live through the free-to-air options. It's not all bad news. For the other 7 races that you don't get to watch live on free-to-air, there are highlights packages that you can tune into. You also get access to the RPM magazine show, which is a great way to keep up to date with everything that's happening in the world of motorsport during the course of a given week. Of course, if you want all the bells and whistles and the awesome viewing features that we've seen on some of the other services, you're going to have to pay for it. Now, don't freak out. Paying for it is not necessarily a bad thing, especially when you look at the overall package that you get from Fox Sports. Fox Sports comes in 3 forms in Australia. You've got Foxtel IQ, Foxtel Now, and Kayo Sports. They're obviously all ad-free because they're subscription TV. That's a big win over free-to-air, in my books at least anyway. But you also get a heap more magazine shows. You also get access to a ton of documentaries. You get 50 other sports live for the same price that you're paying just for the Supercars. And in the case of Kayo Sports, you also get a bunch of exclusive and unique viewing features which can really take your Supercars experience to the next level. The 2 services you're probably most familiar with are Foxtel IQ and Foxtel Now. Now, Foxtel IQ is the traditional set-top box. This is still the premium package, and it still costs you around $70 a month if you want to have that base package of entertainment programs which you must have, and then add the sports package on top of that, which gives you access to the Supercars and all the other sports available through Foxtel. The big benefit of Foxtel IQ is that you can watch in 4K, and 4K Supercars looks fantastic. Foxtel Now is basically the streaming version of Foxtel IQ. It offers more or less the same packages at a slightly cheaper rate of $58 to $60 depending on what deal you get. The benefit of Foxtel Now is you don't have to have any invasive installations inside your house and you can access it instantly. However, you're still forced to get that non-sport content, which is a big put-off for a lot of people who just want to watch some Supercars. Alright race fans, on to our number 1 pick for the best way to watch the Supercars in Australia, and that is with Kayo Sports. Now, if you haven't heard of Kayo Sports before, it's kind of a sister product to Foxtel, but it's not actually part of the Foxtel ecosystem. It's a completely separate company. It does, however, have access to everything, almost everything, in the grander Foxtel Sports package, but you don't have to get that non-sports content, which means you only have to pay $25 a month to get access to everything you want from the sports landscape in Australia. Supercars, rugby league, rugby union, AFL, whatever it is that you want, it's on Foxtel. You can also get through Kayo Sports. Now, the big benefit of Kayo Sports is it's super flexible. You can get it on the go, allowing you to watch Supercars no matter where you are in Australia, either on demand or live, and that's the entire race weekend. So all 4 days worth of content available anytime. Pretty cool, right? But that's just the start with Kayo. It's got some really futuristic features that we think are the future of what we're going to be seeing with streaming apps of all kinds. So we're talking about the ability to split view your screen so you can watch 4 sports at once on one screen. You've got interactive stats. You've got game day hubs. You've got picture-in-picture mode so you can watch a little screen when your boss isn't looking on the side of your laptop. Lots of different ways to enjoy sport at its best, and it's only available through Kayo Sports, which is why we particularly like it. There's plenty more to learn about Kayo Sports, which you can read about on our website in our full review, but there is one more feature I really want to highlight, which is very specifically cool to race fans, and that's called Race View. Now, this allows you to have multiple cameras going from the same race event that you can split on your screen so you can see different angles of the race unfolding. Very, very neat. On one screen, you could literally just have the lap times and the placings just so you can keep a track on it. Very handy for races like Bathurst when it's just a bit of confusing about who's actually in the lead and who's not. And you can also then have like a camera that's in cockpit so you can see the drivers' faces they're driving, or you can then have the standard race view that everyone else is watching on free-to-air TV. So you get to mix all this up the way that you want it and view it the way you want it. Okay, so we're racing towards the checkered flag here. Let's take a look through our options one more time. Go for Channel 10 if you've got a passing interest in the Supercars, you just want to see the biggest races and you don't really want to pay for it. Choose Foxtel IQ if you really want to watch those races in 4K and you've also got an interest in content that's not about sports, because you're going to get it whether you like it or not. As for Foxtel Now, just forget about it. There's not really a point to that service anymore when it comes to sports fans, sorry. Choose Kayo Sports if you don't care about 4K and you don't care about watching other content outside of sport. It's cheaper, it's got all the exclusive viewing features, and it has all the same content. Every Supercars fan will be satisfied. Alright, one last piece of good news for you. You can sign up and try Kayo Sports right now for free for 14 days without having to pay a cent. It's really easy to do. Check out the link below and enjoy the Supercars season.